and gentlemen, we live from beyond Benka Field. We are watching for you the game of for United versus Leicester. We are the halftime. For the United leading 1-0 over Leicester. I have my good friend, my buddy, Chris, from England. Chris, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome on SNT.
Thank you for having me. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. We know we are the game. And the game, for the United FC leading 1-0. But now, I'm not going to talk about for the United. I know you're a big fan of Arsenal.
For many years now, many years.
How long you been a fan of Arsenal?
Oh, since I was a little boy. Probably like 1971, when I can remember.
1971. I don't think I was born yet.
FA Cup. I remember the goal. We beat Liverpool in the FA Cup final, 2-1. And Charlie George scored the winner. Always remember that. And from then I was hooked. Arsenal forever.
But the team of Arsenal, they are leading, the beginning of the season. When you're getting close to the championship, they slide. It's
a long way to go. They just started. They keep finishing second. Hopefully we can go that one more step further and win the championship. We deserve to, but I still think we lack. Our squad is not as strong as it should be. I'll be happy with the top 4 again, but we want trophies this time. We want trophies.
But I see they have some new player added to the team. I hope Saka is a scorer in the game today. Saka is a good player, but they have some other guy. They have a Swedish guy, a new guy.
Yeah, they have new guys, but new guys take a little while to bed into the team. They're going to need some time to adapt.
But Mikel Arteta, I think he's doing a good job with the team.
Arteta has done a fantastic job, but as supporters, we like to see our team win trophies. It's no good building for the future when you keep going 5 years and we still have nothing again.
I was getting post the last night. The team of Arsenal, they have 100 years in the Premier League. They never go in the second division.
Absolutely.
But some of the guys say, how many titles?
Well, we won a lot of titles, but not very recently. A lot of FA Cup wins as well. But, we want the Premiership. We really need to win that one. Maybe this year, fingers crossed, maybe it's our turn. It's coming home finally. We have to pray.
Yeah. Chris, I'm very happy to have you. You're a good friend of mine. We covered Inter Miami. You're always there to help me out. I have to recognize that. Some people, if you cannot remember who helped you out a long way, you're not a human.
No, that's just my nature. I like to help everybody. When I first see them, a little bit of advice I can give them. Maybe they can take it or not take it, but I'm thinking any type of advice is positive. I'm always willing to accommodate any questions anybody has.
How long you been covering the sport, as a journalist?
As a photographer, since 2007 in Florida, and prior to that in England, where I came from. Probably about 1998 I started. Not professionally, but just doing local stuff.
27 years.
Yeah, going on, yeah. It seems like a long time now, right? But I used to do a lot of local stuff, local leagues, local teams. That's how I learned basically the trade, in fact. Trying different things with the camera settings. That's how you learn. You got to shoot a lot of images. And even now, today, I'm still looking for that perfect shot. We're always looking for it.
But Chris, you've been cover tennis, Open Cup, you cover baseball, you cover the Dolphin. You've been covering a lot of sport. You've been covering.
Exactly. I like to think as a sports photographer, you got to do all types of sports, not just one type, because you need to be diverse, especially when you're promoting yourself as a sports photographer. Your portfolio needs to show basically alternative games. I mean, I was doing bull riding only 2 weeks ago, which is amazing. Them riders are getting thrown around by these bulls. It's amazing sport to cover. Tennis, different type of sport. Football, American football.
Baseball.
Cricket, I was doing last night. Hockey, ice hockey. I was fortunate enough to be there for Game 6 when the Panthers won the Stanley Cup this year, which is an amazing experience to be part of that and showcasing my talents and being able to support the Panthers as well. So it's a good experience, very good experience.
I was very happy we are on the big stage. We covered the FIFA Stuff World Cup. That was very happy. As a journalist, any journalist, their dream to cover the tournament of FIFA.
Yeah, well, we got the World Cup coming up next summer, so that's another big one. Hopefully, we get in and start covering that. So it's all good. It's all good for your experience because remember, it's not just shooting the pictures. You got to block out everything what's going on behind you, like all the noise, the singing, the chanting, and still try and concentrate on what you're doing because you may miss the shot. You know, you got to be 100% on it all the time.
And if someday we're doing good, someday we're doing bad. That's the nature
Of course, you could have some brilliant days with the camera, and you could have some terrible days when you miss everything. But that's just part of the game. That's just part of the game. But you know, we always look for that perfect shot. But you know what? We're going to keep looking for that perfect shot. Whether we get it, who knows?
Chris, always a pleasure to have you. Always a pleasure to see you, and you always smile. You know. And we connect. We connect. That's very good. Thank you so much for having you, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Chris, my buddy. We are the halftime of Fordal United versus Leicester, which is the team of Fordal United FC a mené un goal à 0. Depuis nous bien café là depuis 2 vies et côté du président USL Super League, mesdames et messieurs. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Ciao.